Okay, so this tutorial is going to show you how to uh, basically finish up our platformer game. So this is part 2 of a tutorial series for making a platform game. So I've got my game where we left off, and I can jump, I can walk around, and I've got little levels I can jump on. When I get shot by the guy, it hurts me. His bullets track me, so he's going to shoot to where I'm at. My life bar goes down. If he were to shoot me all the way, I'd lose a life. If I were to fall off the cliff, I lose a life and respawn. So basically, and then if I lose all my lives, I get a game over screen. Very basic, okay? What I can't do is I can't shoot. I can't have power-ups. The enemy doesn't have a life bar, and I can't kill him. So those are some main things we got to do, and then I'll show you how to make levels pretty easily by cloning frames. So we'll go into making a counter, a life bar for the enemy. So let's go into our Control M for our frame view, and I'm going to right click here, insert object, and go to all objects. If I can click on that, and then I'm going to scroll down to counter, hit OK, plus it in here, and then I'll just move it down a little bit. Right now it's at a number, and I'm going to set it from a number to a horizontal bar, and I'm going to make it approximately the same size as the other one. I could have copied and pasted it from the other one and adjusted it to get it perfect, but this is okay. And then let's go from solid color to gradient, and we can go red to black. Good guy can be red to green, it can be red to black. And now I'm going to do maximum value at 100 and minimum value at 0, initial value at 100. So he starts with 100 points of life. And now I'm going to go back into my event editor, and well, actually before I do that, I got to create bullets that can hurt him. So he's got this little enemy bullet that shoots at me. I'm going to use this extra life bullet at him as a bullet for him, or I should say to shoot him with. So let's go back to my event editor, Control E. Let's do a new condition on the keyboard, and right click on that. Go to the keyboard, upon pressing a key, space bar, and I just hit the space bar, and we'll do, when I hit the space bar, Zeb, the little character there, will launch an object. He's going to launch this. I'll hit OK, and he will launch, let's use the direction of Zeb, so it'll go in whichever way he's pointing. Let's hit OK, and let's test it. So now I hit space bar, and wherever he's pointing shoots the bullets, right? So that's good. Now I need to make a new condition on the counter, and let's do the enemy counter. Compare the counter value to oops, wait, no. Let's do, I'm going to do it collision between, I'm going to do collision between extra life bullet, collision, and another object, and the other object is going to be the bad guy. Hit OK, and when that happens, I'm going to go over to the life bar for him, and let's go to subtract from counter, and every time I hit him, it's going to take 20 points off of his life. When he shoots me, it only takes 10, so I'll make it a little bit easier, and let's test that out. So now I'm going to jump up here, start shooting him, and you can see his life bar went away. He's still alive though. So new condition on his counter, compare the counter value to a value 0. So just like with my counter, when his counter equals 0, I will go to the joystick, or I'm sorry, to the bad guy, and right click on him and go to destroy. Now let's see what happens. Jump up there. Yeah, if I can get in the right position, bang, oop, bang, 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 and he disappeared. Okay, so now I can kill the enemy. He's no longer shooting me. Great. So now what I need to do is program a power-up. So let's go back into the frame editor, Control M again, and let's make one of these little things a power-up. Is there any good graphics in here for that? Let's do, how about a toxic barrel? Why not? Put the toxic barrel over here. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my event editor, and I'm going to do new condition, and I'm going to do it on the on Zeb, new condition on Zeb, collision with another object, and when he collides with the barrel, I'm going to go to his counter, Zeb's counter, and let's do add to counter. Let's do 50, so that could give us up to half of our lives back, or our life bar. Okay, now I also need to go to the barrel, and on collision with Zeb and the barrel, destroy the barrel. So I can't just keep going back up there. Let's go ahead and test it. Let's let him shoot me a little bit so it brings my bar down. Okay, and then let's go and jump on the barrel. And sure enough, it exploded, but it gave me my life back. Okay, so now we're in pretty good shape. What we need to do is add another level. So to do that, I'm going to do something pretty easy. I'm going to right click on my frame, go to copy, or actually I could go to clone. Okay, now you can see it's got frame 1 again. I'm going to rename that, right click here, call it frame 2, and it's made a copy of my my first frame. And from there, it's going to be a lot easier just to move things around that already are programmed. If I even go into my event editor, all of these conditions are programmed. So that has me set up for, basically I don't have to redo all of this stuff in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the layout of the level. I'm going to have Zeb spawn in the same spot. I think that'll be okay still. And I want to do something that makes the level actually look significantly different, so I can tell it's a level 2. I'm going to space these out around a whole lot. And let's see here. And why don't we do insert object, and let's just do backdrop. Hit OK. Click here. I'm going to double click on backdrop, and I'm just going to fill this in. First off, I'm going to erase it. If I can find my eraser in here. Just going to go through and erase what's here, and I'm going to make the backdrop just a solid color. So I'll go on my fill tool, and let's choose this yellowish color. Hit OK, and then I'm going to transform the size of it so that it really just fills up the whole frame. And then I'm going to right click on it and go to order to back. Okay, so now my level 2, if I push F7 to test this frame, it looks very different from my level 1. Okay, so now what I want to do, there's going to be multiple objectives. Okay, that enemy, he's going to be shooting at me, he's going to be trying to kill me. That's important, but I have to decide, do I want to go to the next level when I'm just done killing the enemy, or do I want to go to the next level when I get to a goal, find a door, something like that? And I think I'm going to make it a door. So let's go back to my frame 1, click up here, and let's see if we got a handy dandy door object ready to go here. How about just this red dot? This will be fine. Again, you can choose better graphics for your games when you're going along with that. Drag that little dot out there, and then go back to my event editor, and let's do new condition, Zeb, collision, another object. When he collides with that, we're going to go to this little chessboard column and go to, let's do jump to frame, just in case our frames get out of order, and we'll have him jump to frame 2. Okay, and now let's push F8 to test it. So I'm getting shot at, things are going on, getting extra lives, and then when I touch that, yes, I went to the next level. So we've got multiple levels in the game. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and go back to our frame editor for level frame 2 and let's add some multiple bad guys. If I hold down Control and click on him and drag him out here, let's nudge him over there. And let's flip this guy. If I double click on him, boy, I always mess this up. There is a when he stopped, direction options. Oh, here we go. Yep. Flip him over. Okay, so he's on the left side of the screen, so he's facing right. So on my level 2, Oh, that flipped all of them. Okay, forget it. Let's delete him. Double click here. Oops, clicked on the background. Direction options, and have him go to the left. All right. Oops. Okay. 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 So he's there. I'll make actually a different type of bad guy, a different object for another one. So we'll have a taser gunner on level 2. And I'm going to go into my event editor, and I'm going to copy a bunch of these conditions for the guy. So first off, let's make a new condition on this guy. And let's do collision between another object, blue ball, hit OK, and we'll make a no life bar for him. Let's just get rid of him. So we'll go over to his column, and if he gets shot once, he's destroyed. Let's also make it so that every 2 seconds, every 2 seconds, how about every 1 second? Make it a little difficult. The taser gunner launches an object. Let's go launch an object, and we'll have him launch the enemy bullet, which is already programmed to hurt my life. And we'll have him launch in the direction of relative to Zeb. Okay, and let's hit OK. And OK again, and let's test that. Now he's shooting at me, and he also hurts me. And let's see if I can, in fact... Yep, one shot kills him. If I fall, I still die. Can I kill these guys? Oops, those guys have a collective life bar. No, I accidentally tested the game instead of the level. So those guys on the right, they have the same life bar. They're sharing a life bar. And so I think if I kill one, it kills them both, which is a little messed up. But you can always create a second life bar for them, or you can make it so that they have a hidden counter that doesn't even show visually. You could put it off to the side of the screen and have it so that maybe 3 shots kill them or something to that effect. And that should put you in pretty good shape to make a reasonably straightforward platform game. Now again, graphics are going to be very key. Sound effects are going to be very key, and we can go over that in a separate lesson. Now I'm getting distracted by having fun with my lovely game. But yeah, graphics and sound effects are going to be important. I just kind of threw this together rather quickly just to give you the idea of how to program it, and that should put you in fairly good shape. Okay? Thanks for watching.